Welcome to Bright New Corner Ministry. My name is Cindy Ann Lois Walcott, and we are studying life lessons from the Holy Bible. You don't have to be religious, these lessons are for holistic living. Today's lesson: be aware of your surroundings. We are going to study this lesson in Exodus chapter 3, verse 2, and we're studying this lesson with Moses. I will just read you the text. Or before I read though, let me tell you. So we know Moses is in a strange place. He's defended these women. The women went home and told their dad, and the dad said, "Bring the young man home." And now the dad has given one of the girls to Moses as a wife. So Moses is there looking after his dad's flock, his father-in-law's flock, and he's taken them away from the desert to the back of the mountain, the flock, and he's noticed something funny. So I'm going to read now. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. And Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not burnt. So it's sort of it's a lesson in investigation, but being aware of your surrounding. When I delivered mail, this is something they told us every day as part of our safety meeting. Be aware of your surrounding. So he's noticed now that maybe forest fires is probably a regular occurrence in deserts. He's probably used to seeing a burning bush, but he looked and he said, "This one's a little strange. It's burning, but it's not being consumed. So there's just a flame, but nothing else is happening." So he went there to investigate. And that's how we should go around about our daily lives, being aware of things. I had a great days as when I delivered mail as a letter carrier, just enjoying nature and the atmosphere. I'd look, and some days you're upset and it's cold or it's windy or it's rainy, but you see flowers and you see the squirrels playing, and it kind of take you away from the the stress you have right now. So also, for safety's sake, when you see something that's out of place, be aware. It may be something you might need to alert the authorities about. You don't necessarily have to go and investigate it yourself, but alert the authorities. As a male person, again, I've seen where I know people were away, they're in Florida or vacationing or wherever, because most times people tell you, as a male man, they would tell you, "Oh, I'm not going to be here next week or so," so this person is not there, and you see their lights on or their house open, and then you can call, ask your neighbor, what's going on there, or call the police if need be. And many times in the neighborhoods I used to deliver mail in, there used to be lots of robberies. So being aware of your surroundings, not only for your protection, but just protecting others, seeing what's out of place and investigating why it's out of place. And if it's a dangerous situation, call the authorities. You don't get involved, actively involved. You alert the people that's responsible for taking care of that thing. So Moses now sees this and he says, I will go and investigate. And it's actually an angel of the Lord there appearing, you know, in this flame. And now he goes and investigates. And we will continue further as to what happens after that. But it's just a lesson I want you to know, that don't just walk down the road with blinders on. Be aware of what's going on around you. You may save a life. You may get a call from God. It's a short lesson, and I hope you enjoy it. Please read again. You can read the entire story. Um, we have more to learn from this, but I want you to see that Moses is now in a place where he's probably seeing fires every day. So he didn't even have to look at all. But he looked. Means he's being observant. And he's seeing that the bush was not consumed, although there was a flame there. So he went in to investigate. And I like that very much. And it tells us, it's a lesson for us, that we ought to be aware of our surroundings. Take good care. Have a great day. Remember to give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe.